All right. That is now 8 weeks in the book. Um, so I guess we're how many weeks are was it like 21 or something like that? So we're getting close to the halfway point. Yeah, 21 matchups. So getting around to the halfway point of the season. Still time though. Still time. If your team hasn't gotten off to the start that you would have hoped, still time to turn it around. And if you're up towards the top, still time to fuck it all up. So keep playing, keep setting your lineups. Um, still a lot of hockey left to be played. But you guys know what day it is. Power Ranking Monday. So we'll start with 12. I think you guys know where I'm going. Angle. 11. Cole World is going to stay there. Just not his week. Not his week. Not his year. He falls to 2-6. He's down to 11. 10. I believe I moved McConnell's marksman down 1. He can actually score. I mean, he's right around the halfway point of the league in terms of total points for it. He just has an absolutely outrageous amount of points against it. I mean, it sucks. It's not all his fault, but still only that. Still searching for that elusive second win of the season. So yeah, I mean, McConnell's marksman, like, not a bad showing of the 131, but the guy he was playing against, we'll talk about in just a second, had a crazy day. So he's 10. I moved Sofa King High down to 9 as well. He's another one where like he'll come through like just enough to kind of like keep his season afloat. Still not completely sold on the team though. Having him at so what is he 3-5 now, I believe. Yeah, he barely got north of triple digits this week. I think right now Angle's the only team that has scored fewer points on the year than Sofa King High. So maybe I'm throwing him a little bit of a bone by having him up at 9, but he does have 3 wins. So, like I said, he'll come through with a win every now and then just to kind of keep him somewhat in the mix. But he's down to 9. Very impressed with the Jake Shakes, actually. He's picking it back up a little bit. I think this is tied at number 8 for his highest ranking since I had him at 6 in the first one. So I think that he made it up to 8 one other time this year, if I can find it. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago he was up at 8. So good bounce back win for him. He I think scored like 105 last week. Picked it back up. He's at 138.8 this week. So he's up to number 8 and climbing fast. 7. I mean, Steck Sauce, at least this one was not a heartbreaker like all his other previous losses were. I've had him at 7, I think 5 weeks in a row now. Like, he might as well just buy an apartment at number 7. He's going to be staying there for a while. So, Steck Sauce, another one that had just a crazy good opponent this week. Got an outrageous amount of points against this week. So, Stexos, I believed in him at the beginning. He just, like, he does put up numbers, but, like, he just cannot get things going. Stexos stays at 7. And then I flip-flopped 6-5. So, rough week for Big Cat Rescue, only putting up 111. He had a tough opponent. He had to play Gallagher this week. He had been staying like one spot ahead of Your Mom's a Hoe the past couple of weeks. But now that they're both 4-4, Your Mom's a Hoe, I think right now is the 4th highest scoring team in the league as well. So he got a big win. Your Mom's a Hoe had a very, very good day. He was up at 144. So Your Mom's a Hoe back up into the top 5. Big Cat Rescue drops to 6. Okay. Number 4. I I laid into Super Soft Birthday Party last week, and he, as as Paul Bissonnette would say, shoved it right up my hoop. Good Lord, 170 points after that dreary performance that he had last week against the Jake Shakes. 170 this week. So he shut me up. I said that he didn't score, and he sure as fuck scored this week. So he moves up to 7-1, and I will say, I think that with that win, he built a wall right at number 4. The four, him and the 3 teams ahead of him right now. I mean, they may shift around a little bit, but for the foreseeable future, those are going to be the top 4 teams. Like Big Cat Rescue and Your Mom's a Hoe. You're not one win away right now from getting into the top 4. Like this is gonna, if you want to get into the top 4 right now, you're gonna have to like scratch and claw away at this over a period of time right now, because the top 4 right now have just totally moved ahead of the game. So great week for Super Soft Birthday Party. He's up to 4. Oh, and the other thing was I mentioned last week. There was only 3 teams that had scored north of 160 in 1 week, and it was the top 3. It was me, Ice Dome, and Frank Gallagher. But Super Soft joined that party this week. No pun intended. He joined that club, and actually now, as it turns out, he and Timmy's Ice Dome are the co-founders of the 170 Club. They're the only 2 right now that have had a 170 or better week. They both did that this week. So top 4 for sure. 3, I strongly considered after this, like, oh my god, 175 points this week for Timmy's Ice Dome. Strongly considered bumping him up to number 2. But I do also have to remember that Gallagher, in addition to having 2 more wins than he does, did beat him head to head a few weeks ago. So I do want that to matter when it comes to me making the power rankings. He does have that head-to-head win on him, but like, Jesus Christ, Timmy's Ice Dome, strong argument could be made that he is the most dangerous team in the league right now. That guy, Jason Robertson, is fucking crazy. So the Ice Dome stays at 3. Frank Gallagher was all right. He had 20 points this week from McDavid. He was at 132 points on the week. He stays at 7-1, and he stays at number 2, and then number 1. You guys know, unfinished business, put up 148. Finally starting to get like a little bit more production out of my goaltenders, which is a good thing to see. And other than Evander Kane having his hand almost chopped off, I've actually stayed pretty healthy lately, fortunately. So hopefully that stays true. So unfinished business, still undefeated, 8-0, number 1. By the way, this sets up for week 9 next week, or this upcoming week, a massive game between Super Soft and Frank Gallagher. Both 7-1. Gallagher right now does have the tiebreaker because of total points for in the division. That is a huge game. I can't wait to watch that. Okay, so 12 through 11. Angle, Cole World, McConnell's Marksman, Sofa King High, Jake Shakes, Steak Sauce, Big Cat Rescue, Your Mom's a Hoe, Super Soft Birthday Party, Timmy's Ice Dome, Frank Gallagher, and Unfinished Business. And then the last thing I'll say, just a little bit of housekeeping. Because the college bowl season is coming up in a couple of weeks. I believe the first game is December 16th. I think it's a Friday. It starts on a Friday afternoon. So myself, and a bunch of other guys that are in this league, they know this. We do like a bowl mania group every year, pick the winner of every bowl game, and whoever gets the most right wins. So $10 buy-in, open invite for anyone else in this league that wants to play. I will, good Lord, I will put my Venmo somewhere in the Discord, and like I said, just $10 buy-in. Hopefully we'll get somewhere maybe like 11 or 12, maybe 13 people in it this year, and so it's a pretty nice pot just for picking college bowl games. I'll put the Venmo in the Discord, and if you want to play, send me $10 and I'll DM you, and then I'll give you the link and login information to get into the group or whatever. You don't have to if you don't want to, but just thought it would be fun. I think that's everything. Yeah, probably. All right. Good luck to everybody in week 9. See you next week.